you will be shocked to hear that ancient wisdom already understood that the body and mind are one system. If there will be disturbance in body, there will be disturbance in thoughts, there will be disturbance in your energy. Imagine this, you're sitting quietly, but suddenly your heart starts racing. Suddenly, your mind is thinking too much and your breath feels stuck in your chest. And you won't believe that, everything around you, in your environment, in your surroundings, everything seems normal. And we all immediately think that why am I feeling like this if everything is normal around me? But something is still happening and you won't notice it on the outside. Actually, the thing is happening inside you. Your body is pressing an alarm button. That means that something is happening in your nervous system. Basically, your body speaks even before your mind can understand. And your nervous system is actually your internal safety radar. So it is constantly scanning your environment and thoughts. Now what happens is that your nervous system always asks, am I safe? If the answer is yes, then you will feel calm and your body will function like normal. Your body will heal, your body will digest and things like that. But if your answer is no, then your body gets into the survival mode. Then you have anxiety, you have depression, you have shallow breaths and things like that. Now Stephen Porges' polyvagal theory explains your nervous system into three parts. The first is the parasympathetic nervous system. The second will be the sympathetic nervous system. And the third is the shutdown mode. So what happens is that in parasympathetic nervous system, your body remains calm, you digest food properly, and basically it is a safe mode. Okay, you feel safe in this. Now the sympathetic nervous is always in a fight or flight signal mode. It is like your body is in a survival mode. Now what happens is that when your body is in parasympathetic mode, then what happens is that you connect with people. You feel calm in everyday life and your creativity is also enhanced. So obviously when our nervous system will be safe, we would like to do more things. We would actually create, we would grow in life. But when your body is in sympathetic nervous system or in fight or flight signal mode, then what happens is that there is anxiety, there is depression and things like this. But there is also another part which is the shutdown mode. In this, your body or your nervous system feels numbness. That means you are not able to function. You have brain fog. You are not able to perform. You are in that silent zone and you do not know how to actually function in reality. And this is the complete shutdown mode. So from this, we actually understand that your nervous system is not actually broken, but it is trying to protect yourself. And every function, all of these functions are actually based on your past experiences or your past reality. Whatever you faced, whatever things you had with yourself, your nervous system starts functioning like that. Your nervous system starts functioning like that. That is why people with past traumas and past experiences, they face this survival mode, this shutdown mode, because their body does not feel safe anymore. Now the question is that how your nervous system actually functions, and we will call this stress response method. Okay, so what happens is that whenever you encounter any threat, now that threat could be real or perceived. That means actually you are imagining it. So whenever you feel a threat, then what happens is that your eyes or your ears actually detects danger, and it will send signal to the amygdala, which is the fear processing center or the emotional processing center. Now this amygdala will interpret the threat and it will send that signal to the hypothalamus, which is your command center. And then your body and your mind actually establishes a connection and your adrenal glands releases hormones in your bloodstreams. And this causes your body to go into the sympathetic nervous system, which I already explained you in the previous slide, which was basically your survival mode or your fight or flight signal mode. Now what happens is that your heart rate increases, your breathing speed goes up, your muscles get tensed, and your blood sugar levels and fats are released for quick energy because your body is trying to protect itself. So obviously it will release more hormones and more energy to protect yourself, and your complete focus goes on the threat. But the question remains that why does this happen? Because see, our body was designed to protect ourselves. Our system was evolved to help humans survive in immediate dangers. When we lived in jungles and our ancestors and the previous lives, we always had that immediate threat and our body was actually known to protect ourselves. But what is happening today is that in this modern world, still we are in that constant threat, but that threat is not from animals or the storms. It is from your boss, it is from relationships, it is from toxic things, it is from your career, it is from the stress in work, it is from overthinking, too much screen time, too much mental stimulation, and our body cannot understand the difference between the type of threats. It just understands a threat. It cannot differentiate between who is a lion and who is a rat. It just knows that something is wrong. I am getting stressed or I am feeling something, and it actually believes it to be a threat. Now a very interesting thing here is that we often think that if something happens to us like this or we feel threat, then what we do is that we try to give logic to our mind that everything is calm and nothing is wrong. But it does not work like that. That is why sometimes your thought cannot calm your body. So first thing what you have to do is that you have to calm your body first. When your body will feel safe, automatically your mind will feel safe. So what you have to do is that you have to inhale for 4 seconds. You have to hold for 7 and you have to exhale slowly in 8 seconds. Or you could splash some cold water on your face, or you could actually relax your shoulders and your jaw. So what it does is that it calms your body. And through these actions, you actually told your brain that it is safe now. When your body feels safe, automatically your thoughts also feel safe. And Upanishads has already told and described your body as a vehicle, and this nervous system is actually a part of the instrument through which the consciousness experiences itself. And you will be shocked to hear that ancient wisdom or ancient scriptures or philosophy already understood that the body and mind are one system. If there will be disturbance in body, there will be disturbance in thoughts, there will be disturbance in your energy. And the yogic concept of prana or your life force actually mirrors this nervous system regulation, which is actually taught in neuroscience. When prana or your life force flows smoothly, your nervous system will actually feel safe. So your nervous system is actually not your enemy, but it is built over time, and it is actually a system that learned fear or traumas from past experiences. But when you regulate your nervous system, your intuition sharpens, your body feels calm, your emotions soften, and you gain clarity in life. So maybe in the next video we will talk about how to actually regulate your nervous system. And I should tell you that it is not an overnight thing that today I am regulating my nervous system and tomorrow I am feeling safe. Your body has learned something from past. You need to erase those things first. Only then you can actually make your nervous system feel right again. You have to actually teach safety to your nervous system back again. Only then things actually work.